Okay, so I just got back to the building approximately 20 minutes ago. Today is Wednesday, September 19th. I was gone for 14 hours. And the psycho thug piece of ghetto trash, anti-white warrior, as he calls himself, piece of rejected trash directly below me, started making repeated violent slamming and pounding noises as soon as I passed his door on my way up to this floor. As I was coming back to the building and coming up the stairs 20 minutes ago after being out for 14 hours. I haven't been in this unit for 14 hours, so why does that piece of shit suddenly have an issue with the fact that I'm home? I'm super quiet. I weigh 130 pounds. I wear rubber-soled shoes. I'm not stomping around in high stiletto heels or heavy boots. And this reject directly below seems to think that making repeated slamming and banging noises. He was in the hallway when I was standing outside of my door trying to unlock my door. And over the last 10 minutes, he's been making slamming and banging noises directly beneath my bed, which is where he's always making slamming and banging noises. He likes to slam things against the walls and the ceiling of his unit directly below my bed to let me know that he has some kind of knowledge of what I do in here. This is the same rejected asswipe, BLM hate stalker who claims to be an anti-white warrior who has come up to my door on at least 10 to 12 separate occasions over the last 2.5 years and has taken it upon himself to confront me about things that I do and say in the privacy of this unit that he should absolutely have no knowledge of. I'm pretty quiet. I don't listen to loud music. I don't watch loud TV shows like the compulsive masturbator next door in 88. He likes to blast really loud horror movies or porn movies that everybody on the floor can hear. I'm not loud like that. I like to listen to quiet Celtic music on my phone. But that's when the psycho scum rejected asswipe directly below suddenly starts making violent slamming and banging noises beneath my bed when I happen to lie on my bed and try to relax. He also accused me 2 months ago or 3 months ago when he came up to my door for no reason one afternoon. He accused me of having food in my teeth, hair on my face, and legs that are shaped like a man's. How in the world does he have any knowledge of what my legs look like? Again, unless he's using surveillance devices in this unit. Because when he confronted me about my manly legs, it was the middle of winter. It was like March. And he never should have had any knowledge of what my legs look like unless, again, there's surveillance devices in this unit, which he pretty much admitted. So the violent slamming and banging from this piece of shit in the hallway just after I passed his door on my way up the stairs, and then again in the hallway below my door as I was standing at my door trying to unlock it, and then again just now below my bed for the last 10 minutes indicates that this reject has some serious mental health issues. He's a compulsively violent psycho ass who claims to be an anti-white warrior. So he's a racist. He also has issues with women. Too bad he's never going to have anything to do with any female because he's such a rejected psycho scum asswipe. So Greenville needs to know that the violent psycho thug that they're choosing to continue to house directly below me is continuing to affect my health and safety, and to basically come at me as I'm coming up the stairs. This isn't the first time he's come at me in the last few weeks while I was trying to just go up the stairs.
Hello, you've reached the Greenville Real Estate Group. Our office hours are from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Our office is currently closed.
A few weeks ago, I had to call the police because that violent piece of shit directly below 76 came down the front stairs at me as I was coming back to the building. And then when I went up the rear stairwell, he followed me up the rear stairwell and was shouting at me.
Hello, you've reached the Greenville Real Estate Group. Our office
That's how you know someone is completely psychotic.
Our office is currently closed. If this is an emergency, please press 1. Otherwise, press 2 to leave a voicemail. After the tone, please tell a message with your name and number so we may get back to you when we return.
Yeah, hi. It's right around 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday, September 17th, 2024. I'm calling from Unit 89 because I just returned to the building 20 minutes ago after being out for 14 hours. And as soon as I passed the third floor and the door of the psycho violent asswipe in number 76, he started making violent slamming and banging noises in the hallway outside of his door as I was coming up the stairs after having passed his door. And then as I was standing at my door trying to unlock it, he made repeated slamming and banging noises directly below my door outside of his door. He was in the hallway. He started throwing bottles around in the hallway outside of his door or slamming a bottle around against the walls. It's not like he was breaking a glass bottle. And then when I came into my unit and stood at my bed, he started making repeated slamming and banging noises directly below my bed against the walls of his unit, which, you know, are directly below my bed. He always makes slamming and banging noises directly below my bed when I'm either lying on my bed or standing at my bed about to lie on it. This piece of shit is obviously not right in the head. And because you guys are refusing to address his behavioral issues, I once again have to take you to court and file a restraining order against you because you're refusing to remove this violent ghetto thug who has issues with females, number one, and who claims to be an anti-white warrior, number two. Therefore, you should not place him near any female who happens to be white, because he is a violent, mentally disturbed, hate-stalking piece of filth who thinks that he's some sort of an anti-white warrior, as he has shouted at me several times and proclaimed himself to be, you know, in some sort of like psychotic, delusional state. This piece of shit needs to stay away from me. He's constantly making slamming and banging noises directly beneath my bed late at night, and then I have to call the police. So I am recording this voicemail for legal purposes, and I will be following up with a written notification to you and your attorneys. Be prepared for quite a few emails to come in the next few days regarding the multiple voicemails I've been leaving on your voicemail system over the last 10 days regarding the violent psycho thug directly below 76 who can't stay in his own lane, has obvious issues with females, and who claims to be an anti-white warrior. You guys need to move this piece of shit to a unit where he's not going to be continually engaging in violent behavior towards me based on what he can obviously see and hear me doing in the privacy of my unit. He himself has admitted to using surveillance devices in this unit, accusing me of having food in my teeth, hair on my face, and manly legs. He should have no knowledge of what my legs look like or what's in my teeth, because I never go anywhere near that piece of filth. And he chooses to come up to my door to confront me about things that there's absolutely no way he could possibly have knowledge of unless there's surveillance devices in this unit. Again, it is right around midnight on Wednesday, September 17th. I just got back to the building 20 minutes ago after being out for 14 hours, and your violent anti-white warrior, who you choose to place directly below me, has been engaging in some very violent and threatening behavior in the hallway outside of his door, directly below my door, while I was trying to unlock my door, and then directly below my bed as soon as I walked over to my bed and stood at my bed after getting in for the first time in 14 hours. Thank you. Time to take everyone to court, isn't it? When something like this happens and happens repeatedly with absolutely no action from the management, then the management is criminally negligent, and they're permitting criminals such as a piece of shit in 76 to continue to engage in criminal harassment and aggression. Yeah, I have nothing else to say about this except that I'm going to call the police. If he makes one more slamming or banging noise, I'm calling the cops.